Hello Taurus, this is Julie with Into Heart Space, and we're going to look at your number energy. Number for Taurus. So before we begin, just so you know, we're getting into eclipse season. We're going to have 2 eclipses in November. Also, Jupiter will be moving into Libra, so that's going to be some really positive energy for us. Jupiter moving into Libra for a year is lovely. It's moving out of Virgo, and Jupiter hasn't been that happy there. So Libra, balance, love, ruled by Venus. A lot of yummy stuff going on for the next month in that realm. So, for Taurus 16, what are the energies for Taurus? I call in the highest of light, the highest of energy. What messages do we need to tell Taurus? What energy is going to be surrounding Taurus for 18? All right, Taurus, what needs to be told? What energy? What messages? I call in the highest of light, the highest of energy. All right, let's just do a little. Okay. I'm being told to shuffle again. So let's shuffle one more time. What's the messages for Taurus 16? Okay, that was a quick first one. All right. Okay. Okay. And then underneath it all is the Queen of Cups. So, put that there. All right, so having the Queen of Cups pop out, let me move it over so you can see everything. There you go. All right, Queen of Cups, which is the foundation of it all. All right, so we are doing Taurus. This is a cup energy, water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is water signs. So, somebody could be coming into your world that has that kind of energy, that has the water energy, Cancer, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or you could be exhibiting energies as such. And usually when the Queen of Cups comes up, it's a positive energy of, being able to harness your emotions in a positive way, to wield them in a way that will have a positive outcome that will be beneficial to you. And since let's just dive right in. The Ace of Wands symbolizes you, and Wands is a fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sag. So that could also be the energy that's coming up as a fire sign. You're starting something that is exciting, that is something that has a lot of passion to it. It could be, with fire signs we have, Aries, Leo, Sag, leaders able to step to the forefront quickly, fast, do and then think. And that can really be to your benefit, especially when, Taurus is an earth sign, so you really think about what you're going to do. You think about your steps before you actually take them. So to have like this fire under you, is fire in your belly, could really propel things that you've already been thinking about, and now that you've already thought about it, it's time to do it. The thing that is crossing you is, I think, this doubt, this self-doubt. We have the Eight of Cups crossing you. So I feel like you are scared that you are kind of timid, doubtful that what you have planned is going to see fruition. You're walking away from it. You're walking away from all of these choices, all of these possibilities. And they're there, and it's time to get them going. You are definitely starting a new cycle, especially since we have the Ace of Wands, and then in the immediate past we have the Ten of Swords, which is one of the most gruesome cards in the deck. But it's gruesome because you've already done everything you need to do, and now it's time to move on to the next cycle. So are you going to stay stuck in this letting go, this death of a mentality? Swords are air, so it's this mental, this psyche. Are you going to let go of this, or are you going to keep it going and just, woe is me? Because new things are coming in. I mean, we have the Eight of Wands in your immediate future, so this could be 6 months out, from now to 6 months out. And so you have choices of where to go and what you need to do. Again, in this fiery, passionate wand sign. So this could be within work. This could be within relationships. But this is a monthly overview. So you could have choices when it comes to romance, but you're still stuck in a past relationship that really just mentally messed you up. So it is time to let that go. Maybe you had a job that you really, really loved and you got let go. It's time to let it go. You have choices coming in, and you're not going to see them unless you let that go and you turn around and see all the cups of choices, of prosperity, of new beginnings. And in your subconscious, we have the Empress. So fertility, we have beauty, we have Venus, we have love, all of those yummy, just bountiful feelings. So you're there. You have it all in you. It's all just like you're this succulent pomegranate ready with all these seeds to grow and growth. But you're kind of portraying this idea that you don't have anything. You're stuck. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to go. You can't see it. It's not there. But it is. Oh, it's all there within you, just ready to blossom. And when we have the Empress, especially in this spot in the subconscious, it is there, and you have got to deal with it. Whether you like it or not, you are beautiful. Whether you like it or not, you are fertile. And it is time to plant those seeds. This is non-negotiable. Okay, Taurus, you are a lovely god and goddess. Non-negotiable. When we have major arcana, it's there. You can't do anything about it. Sorry, you're beautiful. So stop portraying you're not. You are. You're wonderful. And that's what it's saying. But you're giving this whole idea of, well, no, I'm not. I don't have anything to give. I don't have anyone. No one loves me. I don't have a great job. No, it's not. But it's all there within you, and it's there for the taking. Especially the universe wants to give to you, wants to bring things in. You're the only person who's holding you back at this point. Like how I'm seeing this reading more and more as I'm talking about it is I don't feel like a lot of negative things are happening to you. I feel like the negative things that are happening are within you. So stop fighting yourself, lovely Taurus. You're fabulous. I'm going to keep saying that until you understand it. Because the pain and the suffering is done. This is in your past, but you're just holding on to it. And especially when you have the foundation of the Queen of Cups, man, oh man, like that is just love and yummy emotional goodness sitting there just waiting for your taking. And Taurus, you can be quite stubborn, which is, a plus and a minus, It is to being stubborn gets you through, gets you to that end goal, but being stubborn also doesn't allow you to see all the signs that are surrounding you. And the universe will come in and shift things that need to be shifted, whether you like it or not. And so, in the position of self, also is the Tower. The Tower will come in and shake everything up. You're not the only sign who's gotten the Tower this month. This is eclipse season, so we are eclipsing things out. We are clearing the space for things anew. And if we aren't aware of it, if we aren't aware of what needs to change, if we need to get a different job, if we need to get a different place to live, if we need to let go of that person who is no longer serving us in our highest, the universe will do that for us. Because the universe wants to see us succeed. And so they will take out the things that no longer are serving us. And this won't be a surprise. This is not something that's like, oh gosh, I didn't know that's what I was supposed to do. You have gotten messages saying, let this go. Let this aspect of your life go. So think about that. Think about what little things have been coming up over and over and over again saying, oh, yeah, it's time to say goodbye to this. It's time to say goodbye to this aspect of my life or of mentality, a mental being. What is it that you need to let go? And if you haven't let it go, it's time to start doing that, or else the universe will do that for you. And you have choices. You have definite choices, and it's going to be the challenge will be to find the balance between it, because your environment is the two of pentacles. So you might financially be having to like balance things out. So that might be like work and play, might be family and work. It could, what is the balance that you need to find, within your private sector and your public sector? Where is that need to happen? And it's saying try to find that. And I think once you find that balance too, that'll help with the Tower. That'll help with the shift and the change. Because once you find the balance within your life, a lot of times you have to let something go. You have to give and take a little bit. So here we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight is coming in, which is, you have plenty of swords you have 3 swords in your reading. And so this is in the position of like pluses or minuses, things that are holding you back or pushing you forward. So the Knight of Swords could be bringing you, could be a person, could be a sword energy, air, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So once again, we have kind of this mental attitude, this communication, quick-witted, quick-tongue, thinks outside of the box kind of energy. And this could be on the plus side, they could be helping shift this quickly. And their words, what they say, could trigger you in a way that moves you to the place you need to be. And that is wonderful. I hope that's what it is. On the shadow side of it, in the shadow realm, this person could be holding you back and mental abuse, verbal abuse, saying you aren't good enough, you aren't worth it. No. And I'm feeling that for most of you, it's the negative. With just these cards coming up, I feel like you might be having someone who is spouting these things to you. And it could be somebody, or it could be yourself saying these negative things to you. Stop saying bad things to my lovely Taurus. But this is a challenge. This is a challenge for you to get over. This is something that you need to let go of and say, no, I am worthwhile. I am going to push through and find this new beginning that is just right there for the taking. And I have choices, and I'm going to do that. You know, this could be you're dating new people and you have more than one choice. So choose wisely, lovely Taurus. Or, you know, you quit your job, you got laid off, and now you have all these different jobs. And when looking into this Knight of Swords, pulling the Knight of Swords into all of this, you know, you have these jobs that you could choose from, and there's this amazing job that you never thought you could do, and you're telling yourself, I'm not good enough. I don't have enough skills to do this. And you're talking yourself down. Well, flip that. No, you do have what it takes to do that job. You absolutely do. And if you don't, you're flipping gonna learn it. You'll get there. Or if you're dating all these different people and you meet somebody who you feel is out of your league, don't ever say that. There's no such thing as somebody out of your league. Okay? Never. Ever. Just take that out of your vocabulary. It doesn't exist. Go and have dates with them and realize that you are worth every yummy thing in your life. And if they don't live up to it, then let them go. You know? So that, I feel like that is more Taurus than having somebody come in with a great message. But what I do see is that through this idea of somebody kind of verbally being negative to you, it's like a switch for you, Taurus. It's a switch. It comes on all of a sudden and like, wait, what in the world? No, you can't say that to me. I deserve more. I deserve better. And once that happens, all of these positive messages will start to come in. You know, that knight in shining armor will come in. So make space for them, charging away in all their beautiful glory. And if you go through that process and eclipse those things out, you will find that balance. I mean, we have Jupiter going into Libra. I love that, you know, this comes up, balance. Libra is about balance. And once you go through all of that, we have the awakening, we have judgment. And judgment is lovely. Judgment is serving you what is needed, what you deserve. So if you're doing the work, you're going to have a positive outcome. If you're living your life in a way that is true to you, positive, you will have this beautiful awakening. And if you aren't living to your highest potential, then the awakening will be you're not living to your potential. Let's get there. And, you know, the tower might be a little bit more challenging in that regard. Remember, all of this is to get you to your highest self. And that is different for everybody. This tower could be really small. It could be just, you know, you stub your toe and ta-da, like it just jars something in your psyche of, you know, I wasn't paying attention. Wait, I'm not paying attention. Wait, I'm not paying attention to this lovely person in my life. And it could just like be this lovely little like cascade of events that all of a sudden gets you to that point quickly and easily. Or it could be a shift of, you know, somebody saying, I'm done. You're not paying attention. See ya. I'm out of here. So what is it going to be for you? How are you going to navigate yourself through letting go? All right, so let's pull a card from the Mother Wisdom deck. Mother Moon, what guidance do you have from Taurus today for number of 16? What is your guidance for Taurus 2016 number? Okay. This one. So, ooh, Lioness, courage. And for a gentleman, it can be turned into a lion, or maybe a lioness will come into your life. But have courage. Have the courage to get through this, to undo all the knots. Untie yourself. Have the courage to do it. You deserve it. You deserve to roar like a lion. You deserve to be the leader of the pack. You know, they say the lions are the leaders of the pack, but I mean, lioness, they're pretty tough. And without them, we wouldn't have the lions. So, especially when we have the Empress here. I mean, the Empress could be seen as a lioness, yes? Okay. Yeah. Okay, Taurus. If you would like to further this reading, feel free to contact me on a website and we can set up a reading. And with the readings, we can either set up a time to converse on Skype, or I can tape it for you and then send it to you within 2 hours. And I also have a Facebook page called Heart Space, so definitely go over there and like me on Facebook. Thank you so much, Taurus. Much love, much blessings, and I will talk to you soon.